Hey loves, welcome back. So today's makeup tutorial is going to be on this look right here, and this is my red smoky eye for Christmas, and I plan on doing more for this December year. And if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. So first I'm going to start off using my soft orchid paint pot from MAC, and then I realized that I forgot to put some tape on the corners of my eyes just to make it more sharper in the end results, you know. And then I'm going to keep blending that out, and I'm using a Real Techniques base shadow brush to blend that on my lids, and then I'm going to take my fingers to blend it out a little bit more, just because sometimes it could tend to get a little bit chunky looking. Now taking my Morphe 35O palette, I'm going to take this white color right here just to set that soft orchid paint pot to make the shadows blend a little bit more easier. Then taking this brown shadow, it reminds me of MAC Soft Brown a little bit, but a little darker, I might say. And I'm going to place that onto my crease as a transition color, and I'm going to apply that using my Sigma E40 brush. And right here, I decided to make it a little bit more smoky in the inner corner as well. So I really focused that under my brows a little bit more than I would usually do. Then I'm just going to blend that out using a Sonia Kasha blending brush, and I believe this is the 109. Now taking another Morphe brush, I'm going to place this orange kind of red burnt color into my crease just to give a little bit more depth. And I go in with this color a lot because I want the transition to be a little bit smooth when I add that darker black shadow. And then I'm going to blend that out once more. Making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Now going into my BH Cosmetics 88 matte palette, I'm going to take this red color right here. And this is the reason why I came up with this look, because I haven't used this this palette in so long. And I seen that red and I was like, ooh, I gotta do a makeup tutorial. So I'm just going to pack that on using my MAC 242 brush. And then I go in with this softer red color and put it into my first half of my lid just to make the transition a little bit more smoother. And then I'm going to take a Morphe blending brush and blend out so there's no harsh lines as always. Then I'm going to go back in and use that red color again to make it a little bit more vibrant. That was the word. Now taking this pink color right here, I'm going to put that into my inner corner. And the reason why I put a pink and not the red is because I wanted to make this look soft and then transition to like a smoky eye. If I would have put a red there, it would have came off too gothic, kinda. And I want it to be more of a soft Christmas look, you know? And there's me getting a little bit frustrated because blending makes me want to cry. And when you do a lot of blending, you have to add more color onto your lid, and that's what I'm doing with that red and that pink shade. Now taking this black from that 88 palette from BH, I'm going to take a more precise blending brush, and I'm going to focus this on the outer corners of my lid, and this is what's going to make the look more smoky. I was a little bit too scared of using black because I feel like if you add black, you're going to mess it up. But if you add a little bit at a time and blend it out, like I'm doing here, it's going to make the look so much nicer and smokier. And then I just go back in with those red colors and that pink, because when you blend, like I mentioned, some of the colors tend to blend away as well. Now taking my Inglot number 77 gel liner in this angle brush, I'm going to apply that on my top lash line. And I didn't want to do such a big wing, so I made sure I stayed close to my lash line and did a little small baby wing, because I didn't want to cover up that black, and I tend to do that a lot in my other looks, and I didn't want to do this in my look today, so I kept it smaller than I usually do. Now taking away that tape, I realized it wasn't perfect, but who cares, and I'm just going to take some makeup remover and take away that red that had fallen out, because if that was in our foundation, boy, we would have been mad. Now I'm just priming my face using, I believe it was the e.l.f. Hydration Face Primer. I'm going to apply that and then take my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the color NC42 and blend that out using a Real Techniques sponge. Now taking my Morphe 9FW foundation palette, I'm going to take that color right there that was closer to my skin color and just conceal a little bit more. And then I go back in with that palette and I use this banana shade, which is right here. And I'm going to take a Sephora, I believe this is a concealer brush, and I'm going to place that under my eyes, my cupid's bow, chin, down the bridge of my nose, and forehead. Now I'm going to take this darker foundation and I'm going to use eyeshadow, I believe this is an angle brush, and I'm going to apply that into my cheekbones, on the side of my forehead, bridge of my nose, and jawline. And the only reason why I use a shadow brush is because I didn't want to apply too much of that foundation and go overboard with it. And I really love how this look came out using these products. Like, the product just melt right into my skin. And I've sprayed my sponge with some Fix Plus before blending it out. And it was just like magnificent, you guys. It was perfect. Like, being that it was my first time using creams, it was kind of amazing. And I felt like I became a pro.
This year, to set me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Blending these out were so easy, and I didn't really feel like I had to blend as much, and I really love how easy this was to do, you guys. So check it out. I'll leave the link down below. Now taking my Laura Mercier transparent powder, I'm going to set where we put that foundation slash concealer, I want to say, and then I'm going to finish off the eyes. So I'm going to take my NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the color black, put that into my waterline, and then I'm going to take that first transition color and blend that out onto my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take that crease color that we use, that burnt red orange color, and then smoke that out a little bit, and then blend that out as well. And then I take a little bit of that black color and focus that only on the outer corners of my lower lash line. And then you just want to sweep away any of that powder that we had setting, and it's going to make sure that this does not go anywhere during a day. Now taking my Kat Von D Shade Light palette, I'm going to take this color right here to set that contour color, and yeah, that's basically it. Now you know what bronzer I'm going to use, like always. I'm going to take my MAC Gimme Sun bronzer and just bronze up my face just a little bit more because I didn't want it to look too flat. So bronzing up your skin will make it look like you got life in your life, color in your life. You know what I mean. And I add very little on my forehead because I didn't want it to be too dark up there. And then once again, I'm just going to take a nice blending brush and blend out so there's no harsh lines. Then I realized I forgot to put the other lash on my lash line, on my lashes. So I'm taking the Koko lashes in the style Goddess. And I'm just going to put some mascara on my eyes just to prep them. And then after I applied them, I realized that I wanted to smoke out that lower lash line a little bit more. So I just added a little bit of that transition color. And then I also took some of that black as well. Now I'm just going to coat my lower lash line with some mascara and take this shimmery color from that 35O palette and put it in my inner tear ducts and also on my brow bone. Because the look was all matte, I wanted a little bit of shimmer somewhere, and then I just blend that out. Now I'm going to go in with my Becca Opal highlighter, and I'm going to apply that using my Morphe M500 brush. I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones, cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and the ball of my nose, just to give a little bit more of a glow to the look. Now, for the first time ever, I forgot to apply chapstick, so it was a little difficult to blend out my lipstick, but who cares. I'm gonna line my lips using MAC Stripdown, and I don't overline my lips just because my lips are already full as it is, and I love them like that. So I'm just gonna line them, and then I'm gonna take MAC's Fair for Fairly. I always mess up this name of the lipstick, you guys. I'm sorry, but it's limited edition, so I'm sorry if you don't have this, but try to get a color that's close to this and is kind of like a luster. And then I'm going to blend that out using my fingers, and then I go back in with another MAC product, and this is their lip gloss in Double Happiness. This is my favorite lip gloss, you guys. I was scraping to use this today.
Jingle bell time is a swell time.
Now at the last minute, I decided to go in with my e.l.f. blush palette and add this baby pink to my cheeks, just to give it a little bit of color back into my cheeks, you know. And then I spray my face with some Fix Plus by MAC, and that's the complete look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please thumbs up if you like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment down below to tell me what other looks you guys would like to see for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and love you.